Well, hey guys, I've been a bit quiet, but anyway, I'll fill you in what's been going on. I ended up getting Q fever. I've been whinging about it in the videos for the last few months, like probably 8 months or so. I keep catching boars and they're not what they should be. The size isn't right, like they're real skinny and drawn out. Anyway, long story short, that's the reason. Bloody Q fever. I ended up getting it and I've been on some antibiotics now, so I'm starting to come good. But I just want to mention, just be careful with it if you're hunting around my area. There seems to be a bit of it going around at the moment, and you can, Google it if you're not sure what it is. But anyway, in this video, I got Toni and Ron out. And anyway, this is the last time I hunt Toni. I've moved Toni on since, and I've moved Ron on since too. I'm catching up on some videos now. I'm just out here doing some catch-up videos. But for this video here, Ron and Toni are gone. Ron's out at a mate's place trying to sort him out, but it's not looking good for me to have him in a cane. He's cracking out there for me old mate. He's cracking, he's catching pigs, and he's doing a really good job out there. But unfortunately, some dogs just don't make it in a cane. They crack everywhere else, but the cane as well, it's a whole different beast, isn't it? But anyway, guys, hope you enjoy this video. It is what it is. I'm doing some catch-up videos, so if you're seeing this bastard, well, there's going to be a few more to follow. Anyway, bloody hell. Righto, Toni and Ron just had a jump and they took off across the paddock here, so it looks pretty alright, pretty promising. I'll give you a look here. Bit of digging, that sort of stuff. It took off down that way. Anyway, we might go for a bit of a walk here and see how we go, I reckon. And bloody hell. Just going in here for a bit of a look. There's Toni, they're just working around here a little bit. Like, pretty fresh wallow here. There's some really good tracks here too. Like, look at that. That's the size of my foot. Good pig. Dog's been working this side, but I could just hear cracking up in here, so I might just walk up this way a bit, I reckon. Look at that. They have to be fucking 4.5 metres, 5 metres high. Still tracks here. A bit higher, it goes higher up that way. Go! Come. Good dogs. Look at that. Look how thick it is. Tony, good dog. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. Come on. Tony, come here. Good girl. Come here. Good girl. Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. Good boy, Ron. Look at how thick this is. Like, that's a pretty good pig. Like, I'm not going to be able to get that out. Like, it is real thick. It's 80 odd metres in here. Like, look at the torch down here. Under all that, you can't even see it. 80 odd metres in here. I couldn't even hear it. I just seen Tony stop and Ron come out, and I heard a bit of a hit up. So I come in, I took the rifle just in case it was a big bastard, and I was just trying to peek through. I just seen it sitting down there. I thought, bugger it, I'm going to try and grab it and stick it. And shit, she is thick. Woo! And bloody others. Bloody old Tony found that one, which is good. Hey Tony, Tony. And Ron, Brett Donaldson, come in and backed her up. Somebody else. Well, we're out, guys. Anyway, fuck me dead. I get a bit spun around in there. The tracker was sending me around in circles, and I had to turn it off. I was getting a bit panicked in there. I was. So when you get like that, you stop, turn it off, just take a breather, just calm down a bit. Because Jesus, it was hanging me up there. I looked like Jesus Christ on the cross. You know, I was hung up there for about 10 minutes. I couldn't move. I was crawling. I thought he dropped my rifle. I'm trying to bring it out. Oh, geez. Anyway, we got out. But even the best of us get a bit panicked sometimes. It's just a good way to refresh the mind. It makes us feel alive. Because I can tell you what, I was only in 80 metres. It's not the end of the world. But when you're in them situations and there's pigs in there and good pigs, you know, you sort of mind plays tricks on you. But anyway, we'll get going. But I'd just like to say something. When I'm training pups, I like to do a bit of one-out work with them. I like to train the dogs. And everyone's got in their mind, they have this mindset that main dogs. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in main dogs. What I believe in is my pack, they all should be equal. Because Kane's that hard, and I'll work with them one out until I believe that they're, you know, main dog material. I don't believe you should be able to run any of your dogs, and you should be able to catch pigs. I got Tony and I got Ron tonight. And Tony's got a big sow for me, and I believe any of them should catch your pig. I don't believe in main dogs, but that's me, and everyone will have an opinion on that, I guarantee you. But anyway, guys, that's just my view on main dogs and training pups. I like to give them a bit of a go by himself, and then run them with the pack, and then give them a go. You know, the name of the game is, guys, I should be able to grab any one of my dogs and take it with any one of my mates and find a pig, even if their dogs can't. That's the name of the game. I don't have main dogs. I just believe in all dogs should be equal in my pack. That's why I, you know, push them so hard and put in the effort. Like, I'll rather blow a few pigs and make a better dog than fucking have dogs relying on the main dog. Anyway, this fucking thing's hurting my eyes. I'm walking back to the ute because the old girl's up me, and I better get home. But I'll probably run the block out anyway. Righto, I'm just walking back to the ute, and the dog's floated back in the cane here. Ron's just come out, and Tony's still working around in there, but Ron's keen. I'm just going to walk to the bottom of this headland and follow the way she's sort of tracking. We're just walking back to the ute. The ute's up above me up there. Just going to walk the triangle back to the ute. So, you know, let's see what happens. Oop, got someone on point. Ron's going for a look. Well, they had a good fella. We blocked him up and he went back in the cane there, and I don't know. Ron was yapping a bit, trail barking in there, and that's the drama. That's the drama with him. He's doing everything else right. He's lugging hard, he's finding, he's doing all that. He's got a bit of yapping him. And that's why it's such a big issue, because we just blew that pig because of that yapping. I blocked him up, did everything right. He didn't blow out. He could hear where Ron and Toni were yapping, so he knew exactly where they were. Where if they're quiet, he doesn't know. But if he can hear them, he'll outsmart them every time. And that's why I don't like trail barking dogs in the cane. Obviously, it's okay if they hit them and they yap, 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 and they stop, but Ron yapped a little way, not as bad as he used to, but he yapped a bit across the oats. I hit him in the oats and I heard it and I took off and come up here to block him up. And then once he got in the cane, because it's so thick and he's trying to keep up with Toni, it's probably not so much of a trail bark then, it's more trying to keep up with Toni yap, but blew it. Anyway, we'll run the farm out and we'll see how we go. You can't win them all in the cane, especially this time. You catch some, you miss a shitload. Right guys, we're finishing up. Buddy, gonna go home and watch a movie. Kids are bloody annoying the old girl and she's trying to do some study, so bloody oath. I said I'd only be a couple of hours, so better stick to it. But yeah, I've been noticing the pigs, we've been hitting them more. We've got that one sow down in the cane, but we've been getting them, we just hit one, another one, and we hit one in the bloody open. So we hit two in the oats. Wasn't expecting them to be in the oats, but I know that for next time, so I have a better approach. Instead of driving around, what I'll do is I'll walk into the oats and I'll come out during the day and have a look, see where they're digging. And yeah, better approach. I didn't realise they were digging in the oats. I thought they were digging on the sides of the oats, but the two bores, they were way out in the middle of the oats. It's only like 7:30 at night, so it's good to know for next time. But anyway, I just cleaned my bloody gun up from the cane before. It's all bloody, the bloody barrel was all stuffed full of mud, so I had to just let a shot off and clear it out. But anyway, I poked a hole in it first, obviously, so it couldn't build up pressure, and it was all in the barrel. That fuck it. Anyway, don't worry about me. I'm in my own world. Bloody oath. How'd you dogs go? Brett! Honey! Jonathan. I've been calling him Brett lately. Because I was talking to Demi's dad. His name's Brett. And I was talking to him on the phone and he was giving me the shits. And I just hung up and I finished talking to him. I yelled out, I went, "Oh, fucking shut up, Brett!" Anyway, he sort of responded. And I thought, oh, well, dogs respond to any sort of tone, I suppose. But I've been calling him Brett. Brett! Jonathan! Ronathan, they all sound the same. He responds to them all. Bloody oh. Brett! Don't mind me, I'm a bit special. Bloody ass.